Math 148, Implicit Differentiation, Part 2. So for this one, we want to find the derivative, y prime, of y to the fifth plus xy plus x squared equals 1. So now it's really important that you don't rewrite any of these. If you do, then you won't get the same answer that is in WAMAP. So that's one of the conditions that we need to make sure that you don't rewrite. So just take the derivative as is. So this will be the power rule. 5 y to the fourth y prime plus, now we're going to have the product rule. Then we'll have 2x equals 0. So the derivative of x is 1. Then we have times y plus x times the derivative of y, which is y prime. So this will be 5 y to the fourth y prime plus y plus x y prime plus 2x equals 0. So subtract a y, subtract a 2x. Five y to the fourth y prime plus x y prime equals negative y minus 2x. So factoring out a y prime, I get 5 y to the fourth plus x y prime equals negative y minus 2x. So now I'm going to end up with negative y minus 2x all over 5 y to the fourth plus x. Okay, go ahead and work on this one. Pause the video and then come back. So let's start. So this is the quotient rule. So let's do y squared. That would be y. Derivative of the top is 1. Then we're going to have minus x y prime equals 2. So I will now take and multiply each side by y squared. So this would be y minus xy prime equals 2y squared. So I will subtract y. So negative xy prime equals 2y squared minus y, divide by negative x. So I would have y prime equals 2y squared minus y over negative x. Or you could have negative 2y squared plus y over positive x. Okay, I would like you to find this one right here. Pause the video, come back. Okay, so we're going to try and find p prime. So p is my quote y and q is the x. So this would be 3p squared p prime minus 2q equals 0. 3p squared p prime equals 2q, adding 2q to each side. So 3p squared. So that would be 2q over 3p squared. So for this next one, we have the product rule here. So we would have y prime times e to the x, and then we'll have plus y e to the x equals 0. So y prime e to the x equals negative y e to the x. So dividing everything by e to the x, I get y prime equals negative y. So try this one right here. Okay, you should have paused the video and come back. So let's start this. So the first one, we'll take the left side. The derivative of e to the x plus y, of course, is e to the x plus y times the derivative of the exponent, which is 1 plus y prime, equals the derivative of x is 1. So I'm going to have to distribute this to each part. So e to the x plus y prime e to the x plus y equals 1. Subtracting e to the x plus y, I get y prime e to the x plus y equals 1 minus e to the x plus y. Divide e to the x plus y on each side. And I end up with 1 minus e to the x plus y all over e to the x plus y. Okay, let's try this next one. We want to find the tangent line of this at these 3 points. So first we'll find the derivative. So we're going to have 2x plus 2y y prime minus 6 plus 4y prime plus 0 equals 0. So subtract 2x, add 6. So this would be 2y y prime plus 4y prime equals 6 minus 2x. 2y plus 4, y prime equals 6 minus 2x. So y prime is going to equal 6 minus 2x over 2y plus 4. So y prime equals 6 minus 2x over 2y plus 4. And I need to evaluate this at 0, negative 2. So that is x equals 0, so that'd be 6 minus 2 times 0 over 2 times negative 2 plus 4, which is 6 over 0. So the slope is undefined, which means I have x equals a constant, so the tangent line is x equals 0. So now let's try this at 3, 1. So x is 3, so that would be 6 minus, it's an x there, 2 times 3 over 2 times 1 plus 4, which is 0 over 6, which is 0. So now I have a slope of 0. So I can do y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. So my y minus 1 equals 0, x minus 3. So I get y equals 1. And of course, y prime equals 6 minus 2x over 2y plus 4, evaluated at 3 plus radical 5 comma 0, which is gonna equal 6 minus 2, 3 plus radical 5 over 2 times 0 plus 4, which is 6 minus 2 radical 5 over 4, which is negative radical 5 over 2. So negative radical 5 over 2, and let's see what that's approximately equal to. Negative square root of 5 divided by 2. So that's negative 1.118. So y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. So y minus 0, y equal mx plus b. Is that right? And we'll go back the other way. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. So y minus 0 equals negative 1.118. X minus 3 plus radical 5. So y equals negative 1.118x plus, well, that's 1.1183 plus radical 5, 5.854. Find the slope of e to the y equals x at 1, 0 without first solving for y. So I'll go ahead, have you pause this, then come back. Okay, so you should be back. So let's move this out of the way for right now. So this would be e to the y, y prime equals 1. So y prime is going to equal 1 over e to the y. So if I evaluate this at 1, 0, I have 1 over e to the 0, which is 1 over 1, which is 1. So y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. So my point is y minus 0 equals slope is 1. X minus 1. So y equals x minus 1 is my tangent line at that instance. Okay, let's try this one. Go ahead, take the derivative of this, and then figure out what the slope is, and then give me the tangent line. Pause the video, then come back. Okay, you should be back. So this is the product rule here. So this is going to be 3x squared times y squared plus 2y y prime times x cubed. And that's going to equal 0. So we have 3x squared y squared plus 2y x cubed y prime equals 0. 2y x cubed y prime equals the negative of that, negative 3x squared y squared. So divide by 2yx cubed. 2yx cubed. And y prime is going to be negative 3. So that would be a y over 2x. So evaluating this at 1/3 comma 9, so this is going to be negative 3 times 9 over 2 times 1/3. So that would be negative 27 divided by 2/3. So that's negative 81 over 2. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. So y minus 9 equals negative 81 halves x minus 1/3. So this is y minus 9 equals negative 81 halves x plus 81 over 2 times 1/3. So this is going to be negative 81 halves x plus 27 halves. So what I want to do is, since I've got a 2 here, I'm going to make this negative 18 halves, get a common denominator. Add 18 halves. Add 18 halves. And then y will equal negative 81 halves x plus, well, what is 27 and 18? 14, 15, carry the 1, so 45 halves.